Yo, what's good with y'all, family? Today's video, man, we gonna touch on how to walk away from relationships. And this video is gonna be one of the ones that, realistically, bro, I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. I realistically think that a lot of people would benefit from this if they had the correct guidance and the correct know-how. So, let's get into it. First and foremost, bro, walking away from relationships takes you being able to walk away from yourself. Meaning, walking away from the version of yourself that is attached, walking away from the version of yourself that is undisciplined, walking away from the version of yourself that is a drifter. See, the way the other guy works, right? Because, we don't talk about anything that's not positive or not, alarm business on this channel. So the way that he works is he makes you think that he's not there. So what does that mean? That means that your undisciplined actions, your lustful ways, your gluttony, your greed, right? All of that comes, it seems like the worst times, right? You want to be disciplined and get in the gym, but you constantly keep going in the McDonald's line. And it's like you feel better every time you get that dopamine hit, that rush. And it's like, I'm right back to reality. A lot of you guys watch porn. I don't know why. The worst thing you could possibly do. And it's like every time you do it in that moment, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, within those minutes, bro, you're getting a dopamine rush. And it feels sensational. But then you go right back to below baseline. So if you asking yourself, like, why can't I get over this girl? Or why can't I walk away from this homie that I've been cool with, that I know is toxic, that I know isn't allowing me to be my highest version? Because you have yet to let go of that individual that you once were. See, a lot of us, right? We grow, we prosper, we get a better connection with ourselves, with God, right? But we still hold on to that old version of ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that that version has to die. It has to. But why? That version of yourself, right? That version of yourself that overly lusted, junk food, addicted, all of these things, right? That individual can no longer aspire, can no longer build, can no longer walk and embody anything that you do anymore. And if you watch my previous video about being stuck in the past, it's one of those things where our old self sometimes reminds us of the individual that we once were. This could be a bad thing. This could be a good thing. It just depends. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you have to allow yourself to step into something more, to step into something new, to step into something uncomfortable, to step into something unfamiliar. And until you do that, and until you give yourself the chance, because a lot of times, bro, we just be needing a chance. If you give yourself a chance, bro, give yourself a chance to win. Give yourself a chance to take that risk. Give yourself a chance to make that investment. There is no right or wrong, good or bad. It's either you do this and it pans out, or you do it and you learn from it. It's only one or the two. But the more that you keep walking on like eggshells and being hesitant and not wanting to pull the plug, is the more that time is just going to keep, because it's not waiting on you. You can have the knowledge, you can have the resources, you can have everything you need, bro. But the more time that you waste is the more time that you just gonna waste, because you can't get it back. So you have to make a move, bruh. And don't get me wrong, bro. I know sometimes walking away from people that we know aren't good for us, walking away from situations, it can be the most painful shit ever. But why is that though? In all actuality, it's because you're holding on to the attachment of that individual, those feelings, those characteristic traits, those habits. You're holding on to it. And you will let that individual go if you let that version of yourself go, because you're letting that individual go because you know that that individual can't be in this next chapter of your story. That individual cannot be in the next chapter of your story. So realistically, you're not letting them go for the sake of being a bad person or whatever the case may be. You're letting them go for the sake of your evolution. Because like I said, bro, it's either you're evolving to be a better person, you're evolving to aspire, you're evolving to build, or you're just simply continuing to be the same person every single day. Every single day. So, for my viewers watching this video, for my people watching this video, for the individuals that looking at me for guidance, for the individuals that clicked on this video in hope of me giving them a sense of relief, I want you to know that that all resides in you. If you want to be the person you know you can be when you look in that mirror, you'll let that toxic girl go. If you really want to accomplish the goals that you know you can, you will let that toxic homie go. You will let that homie that's sneak dissing you behind your back, talking about you, can't respect you as a man, can't respect the decisions that you're making, you'll let him go. Why? Because if you're not going up with me, then you're pulling me down. If you're not going up with me, then you're pulling me down. So now the decision lies with you. Are you going to continue to feed into negativity? Are you going to keep continuing to stray away from your discipline? Are you going to continue to keep straying away from being the highest version of yourself? Are you going to continue to keep straying away from being the man that you know you can be? Are you going to continue to stray away from being the highest version of yourself? I just want you to ask that. Ask that question to yourself. Because every breath, every moment, every second that you waste doing things that are not allowing you to grow is the more that you're cutting your life short. Every single moment. 16 hours in a day. 16 hours in a day, bro. And you got all of that time, all of that opportunity, all of that to be a better man, to be a better son, to be a better leader. All of that time you got, bro. Do it for you. Elevate for you. Strive for you. Grow for you. So you can accept yourself as a man in this day and age and become that individual that you want to be. But the more that you keep wasting time, the more that you keep thinking about it, the more that you keep contemplating, the more that you keep allowing yourself to stray away and get drifted off and move out of here and move out of there, is the more time that the other guy is going to keep working with you to keep keeping your ass at a low level. To keep you in them clubs, to keep you on that weed, to keep you drinking, to keep you fat, to keep you in a low mental state, to keep you dissociative, to keep you degenerative, and to keep you at your lowest possible level. Like I told you in the beginning, bro, that's his biggest trick. His biggest trick is making you think that he's not there. So what is he going to do? He's going to send women your way. He's going to send distractions your way. He's going to send substances your way. He's going to send parties your way. He's going to send outings your way. All of these things, right, that you know you shouldn't be doing. He's going to send all that to you slowly. And it's going to be like, sometimes it's just going to be random. You can't even see it. But you got to catch yourself. You really got to catch yourself. You like, bro, do I need to be in this vicinity right now? Do I need to be drinking that? Do I need to be smoking that? Do I need to be talking to her? Do I need to be doing this? Do I need to be doing this right now? Could I be doing something better? Could I be optimizing my time? Could I be making some money? That's how you beat him. That's how you defeat him and cripple him. Because he can only defy you and deceive you when you're at your lowest level. When you're at your highest level, he can't fuck with you. He can't fuck with you. When you're up here, when you're in the gym, when you're on senior intention, when you're eating healthy, when you're growing, when you're prospering, he can't fuck with you up there. So he has to bring you down. He has to bring you down. He has to bring you down with the distractions, with the Jezebels damn near. Some of these women be. With the drugs, the frequency of alcohol, the weed, how it calcifies your pineal gland. All of these things. What he is doing is pulling you down to a lower level so that he can destroy you. Because God knows that if you stay focused, if you stay disciplined, if you stay consistent, that you will constantly keep beating that other guy. He knows it. But the moment that he loses grip of you with these drugs, with these substances, with these women, with these deep desires, with all of these things, right, is the moment that your soul might be lost forever. Now, don't get me wrong. You could bounce back from anything. But once you let these drugs take your soul, let these women take your soul, your energy, your vessel, all of these things, right? I don't know, my nigga. So this is why I'm telling you, bro. The conclusion in this video is you got to make that choice. It's either you're making the choice to allow yourself to be that individual, or you make the same mistakes over and over again, keep getting the same results over and over again, and continuously, constantly keep being that version of yourself, gang. But it's up to you. It's up to you, bro. Hey, I'm out, gang. Stay on your shit, man. It's up to you. Now I'm out.